Yeah, listen, this was like one line of a feature that now I've gone on for at least 3 minutes about, so I'm probably gonna cut a lot of this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hello and welcome back to Sleepy's favorite type of video to make. Into drum roll. Historical World War II vehicle videos. Yay!
Yay!
So we've talked about some pretty esoteric vehicles in the past. And, that's on me. I choose these topics. I mean, I'm a fan of all of them, which is why we talk about them. But the M3 Elite, when people think about World War II vehicles, they probably don't think about that weird tank we talked about last time. But they were there, and they fought in those wars, so they're important. This video is about a truly historic plane, and if you read the title, you already know we're talking about the Curtiss P4 Warhawk. Now, Sean, have you ever heard of this plane before I spouted to you about it?
Yes and no. Like, it is a very historic plane, I feel like, and it's
Mhm.
been I feel like I've seen it in the Air and Space museums, but the history of the plane, no.
Yeah, I feel like I definitely saw one at Boeing, I think, and I definitely saw one recently. We were driving in Napa, and there just happened to be one on the side of the road. So there are historic planes, and they just look cool. I mean, not to say that the P-51 Mustang and everything else don't, but this one in particular, for some reason, I fell in love with it. So it's the third most produced American fighter of World War II, right after the P-51 Mustang and the P-47 Thunderbolt. And honestly, I'd probably rate them in popularity in that order also, like P-51 Mustang, P-47 Thunderbolt, and then P-40 Warhawk. Now we're going to take a moment to duck under our desks as all the fanboys of the F4U Corsair or the Bearcat throw tomatoes at us or something. But listen, those are fine vehicles. We could discuss them at some point, but we're calling the shots, and these random internet trolls could, just relax. So let's talk about some amazing features of this plane. This baby was all metal, which when you look at some of the other planes in early war, that was not true. It also has a semi-monocoque construction, which we'll break down for the audience. Of course, we know, Sean, we know what that means, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. Do you want to explain it?
modular coat constructions. Yes.
Yeah, obviously. It means that the structural systems are supported by the plane's external skin. It literally means like the eggshell. Why an eggshell is strong is why a monocoque design is strong. The P40 is a semi-monocoque design, so it has these struts and bulk. The formers and bulkheads are normally a monocoque, but this one, because it has struts and the sheets of the metal are more divided and not stressed as much as a normal monocoque design. That's why it is that. There's the picture illustrated. Now everyone knows.
When I think of strength and stability, I think of eggshells.
Well, have you ever taken an eggshell and tried to crush it with just your palm in one hand? It's actually surprisingly hard.
Uh-huh.
Let's hear an image of a guy squeezing an egg really hard. Okay, the other things it has, standard armament, it has 6 50 cal or 12.7 millimeter M2 Browning machine guns. So that's 3 on each wing. It's fitted with an Allison V1710-39 V12 liquid-cooled piston engine. This thing had 1,240 horsepower, which powered its 3-bladed Curtiss-Wright propeller. With its fuel load, it had a range of 716 miles, max speed of 334 miles per hour, could reach 15,000 feet in 6 minutes and 15 seconds, which sounds fast, but we'll get to that. Its service ceiling was 29,100 feet. It can be fitted with hard points on the fuselage and under the wings, carry about 2,000 pounds of bombs. Although in War Thunder, it can only carry like 700 pounds of bombs, 1,500 under the fuselage and 2 100s under the wings. Don't know why they did that, but interesting fact. This plane had a lot of nicknames. So I always knew of it as the Kitty Hawk, but it sounds like that nickname didn't really come around until the D and later variants. And the British, when they used it, they call it the Tomahawk. And so the genesis of the P40s that came from the P36 Hawk. So the P40 Warhawk seems like a natural progression, really.
Yeah, the Warhawk is the name that I know about it.
Oh, it's interesting. Yeah. So for me, it was always the Kitty Hawk. I don't know why. I guess because I was looking at models or diagrams because of the later variants, which I think the most produced variant was the E variant, which would have been after D. And so therefore it was called the Kitty Hawk. There's a few things about the design of this that are different than other planes. So usually a lot of the early warplanes would have a radial engine, which, as you could describe, is like a circle. And because it didn't have that, it had a V12 in there, they could actually reduce the front cowling to be more streamlined, which was going to make it go faster, and everyone was super excited about that. The other thing that they added was this cool scoop thing in the front, which I pointed out in this diagram, which they added at the chin to be like a giant air intake to help cool the oil and the radiator and all that stuff. And this scoop kind of, I think, probably led to the weird like shark motif that literally all of these planes had. It was like their thing. So every time you saw this plane, it had the eyes, the nose, and the mouth.
I mean, it's so cool looking.
Yeah. The P-40 was created with the idea of being a pursuit aircraft. And while it was agile at low to medium altitudes with enough speed, it did suffer from a lack of power at higher altitudes, which famously, when the British got their shipment, they were like, I don't think these could compete in the European theater, so we'll just send them to North Africa. They were up against the Messerschmitt Bf 109s, which on paper do beat the P-40 on basically every measure. But it was early war. At medium to high speeds, it could outturn most of the opponents it fought in North Africa. And so as long as they weren't at high altitudes, they did pretty well. Which there's a theme to American aircraft in that they got sent to everyone, as I mentioned. The British ordered some, the French ordered some, although the French order got redirected to England because the French capitulated before they could arrive. And we also sent some to the Russians, but I don't know a ton about that front. But they saw action on basically all the fronts. And its durable build quality meant that it did pretty well in all those situations. Super hot in the desert, didn't care. Super cold in the Russian front, didn't care. Super humid in the Pacific front, didn't care. This thing could run almost anywhere. Unfortunately, when it did come to the Pacific theater, it was definitely outturned by the lighter A6M Zeros and the Ki 43s, whereas the Americans quickly learned from more experienced pilots that they were advised not to pursue the Japanese in dogfights at lower speeds. So that led to a lot of interesting tactics involving high altitude dives with wingmen. But like I said, these things were more durable than some of the other early war planes. World War II. The highest scoring P-40 ace, Clive Caldwell, who's an Australian pilot, who claimed 22 of his 28 and a half kills in his career in the P-40E. He said the P-40 had, and I quote, almost no vices. Although it was a little difficult to control at terminal velocity, he said the plane was really reliable. And to that degree, the P-40 has one of the fastest maximum dive speeds at the time. And there's actually a good story about old Clive here. When he was in Egypt, returning to base, he was attacked by two Bf-109s, one piloted by the German ace, Werner Schroer. Well, Clive suffered shrapnel wounds, and his plane took over 100 bullet holes confirmed from his 7.92 millimeter machine gun, and then 5 20 millimeter cannon hits. Despite being that damaged, he still turned onto one of the German ace's wingmen, knocked him out of the fight, and then did so much damage to the German ace's plane that he was forced to disengage. And then he still flew that plane to base and landed fine. And here's a picture of him with his damaged little P-40 here. See, he lost, I think, is aileron damages, which means he couldn't roll the plane. I think he took lots of fuselage damage. He was leaking oil, coolant, like everything was leaking out of it. But he still won the engagement, which is insane, against a very experienced pilot, and landed it fine.
Well done, him.
So the Clive Caldwell guy, he has a lot of other interesting stuff about him. He got the nickname like Killer. He started shooting at pilots who parachuted out of their planes.
Oh, yikes.
Because one of his friends got killed that way.
Uh-huh.
And he was eventually court-martialed, but not for that. Can you guess why he was court-martialed?
I mean, this guy's wild, so it probably has to be something ridiculous.
Smuggling booze.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, okay. He also, I don't know if because this is where it gets interesting, because he got court-martialed, but I don't know if that's when he left the Air Force or Army, whatever you want to call it. But he refused to fly because he thought that the Royal Air Force was using Australian pilots in not a conscientious way. Like he basically thought that they were throwing their lives away and on like suicide missions and not treating them well. And he was, an accomplished man. He's like a 4 times over ace. It's like that's a kind of a dark ending for him because he's like, well, I'm just gonna leave then. Yeah. I also have this picture, evidence of the P-40's durability. T.R. Jacklin, pictured here, flew his P-40 more than 200 miles after the loss of his port aileron and 25% of his wing. Well, okay, so this is where it gets a little, not as impressive. He did get this damage after crashing into another P-40. I included this image, especially for you, Sean. I just thought you'd really get a kick out of the guy riding on the wing.
Yep, correct.
Yeah. This is a P-40 taxiing in Tunisia. The ground crew on the wing is directing the pilot, whose view ahead is hindered by the aircraft's nose.
That doesn't seem like the best design.
Well, because in the air, you're not your tail's up, right? You're more parallel to the horizon. But this was a major flaw with a lot of planes. They were called tail draggers. They had the little wheel in the back. So despite the many engagements it fought in North Africa, it was also heavily used in China. China's government gave Captain Claire Lee Chennault $9 million to buy aircraft and recruit pilots to fly against the Japanese. President Franklin D. Roosevelt, he quietly signed an executive order to permit him to recruit directly from the American military reserves, and 350 flyers joined the Flying Tigers Volunteer Air Division, I think it was called. More than half of them came from the U.S. Navy and the Army Air Corps, which is kind of crazy. And this was all pre-Pearl Harbor, I think. And so in less than 7 months of action, the AVG pilots destroyed about 115 Japanese aircraft and lost only 11 planes to air-to-air combat. The AVG was disbanded on July 4th, 1942, and its assets, including a few pilots, became part of the U.S. Army Air Forces. There's another part of the history of the P-40 is that the 99th Fighter Squadron was initially equipped with the P-40s before going on to their more famous depictions of using the P-51 Mustangs and the Thunderbolts. And I think in the film Red Tails, they kind of play this up as being they were giving the Tuskegee Airmen kind of out-of-date planes. And that may very well be true, but the P-40s were used throughout the war. Production didn't stop until 1944. So maybe not a good note of history if that's true, but the P-40 stayed in action throughout the war. It underwent many different variants to upgrade the engine, change the loadouts as the years went on during wartime. But I will concede that even by mid-war, it was outclassed by a lot of the main fighters at the time. They kind of relegated it to more support roles, like ground attack, obviously because it could hold bombs. I think it was also supposed to be doing like escort duty, but because of its high altitude failings, I don't think that was watching over bombers very often, but I could be wrong. Despite all this, the fact remains many pilots had good things to say about flying the P-40 Kitty Hawk. And to me, they'll always be a big part of World War II history. And that's it. That's all I got.
Yay, we did it.
Yeah.
They are still cool looking planes.
And with that out of the way, let's hit the skies. Oh my God, it's air domination.
Yes.
Oh God, okay. So make sure you don't have any bombs because they're not needed at all.
You know I don't carry bombs.
I know. We're up against Hurricanes, which the British said we definitely outclassed. Ooh, the HE-100, that should outclass us. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you're in the F variant.
Yeah.
I'm in the E.
Where are you? How do you free look?
C, I hold C.
Yeah, correct. Good answer. 2 points. 2 points for...
Sleepy.
Where are the bad guys?
They're coming. I see specks on the horizon. So because our main armaments are on our wings... Oh, it's one of our... Before we just crashed into the ground. That's not good.
Alright, where are we going?
Well, Ticklish Paul is probably our first person we should try to kill.
Ticklish Paul. What a great name.
I'm a little worried because he's an Messerschmitt, which, as I said, did outclass us in almost every way.
I am...
Or we just dive down on these fools below us and get some kills.
Where's that... I don't know, Ticklish Paul's coming at us.
Yeah, he is.
Real quick. Real quick.
He's going high, though, see? He's altitude way above us. Which means he's going to destroy us.
Nah.
Okay, so if he dives on one of us, we have to be in a position to watch each other's back.
You are...
Yeah, I'm coming back towards you.
Away from me.
He's on me.
He's going towards you.
He's coming on. He's coming on me. Okay, I'm
Crazy.
diving away. Okay, he gave up. He gave up.
I think now he's coming towards me.
Probably.
I'm.
No, he's not. He's
flying
climbing. He's climbing. Don't climb straight
in
up.
the air.
Okay, don't climb straight up. Because he'll stall and then he'll pick you off. I'm getting shot at by this Doe 17. I'm gonna take a shot at him.
I'm on my way.
Okay, I dodged him. He has strong frontal armaments. Good job. He's on fire. Take a few parting shots at him. Oh, whoops, sorry.
That's right, teamwork.
That's what I wanted, but I apparently took the kill. Alright, well, Paul has effed right off.
I
So
think
that's
I
good.
flew past the person and they were screaming. Is that is that part of this game?
I don't think that's part of this game. I think that's
Was that
that's a
outside?
feature.
Did I just hallucinate that?
Yeah. Alright, well, Paul is still a threat. Because he's above us about 3 kilometers. But we have taken over this
I'm going
altitude.
for him. He's coming.
Okay. He's not really. He's 3 kilometers above us.
Well, how do we go get him?
I mean, not in this plane. You actually in your F probably climb a little better than I can, but what we should probably do is murder everyone else. I
Alright.
think. Oh, he's coming down. He's coming down on you. No, he's coming down on me. Okay, dodged him. Going up on his back. Nope.
I'm having issues.
He's trying to
turning.
get our
I'll
attention.
be there
but-
eventually.
Okay, I'm gonna take some parting shots on him, and then I'm gonna cut off. He's trying to bait us into stalling, and then he'll dive on us and kill us.
I turn so slowly.
Yeah, we're not amazing, but where are you now? I lost track of you completely. Okay, you're
he's coming straight
nearby.
toward me.
Yeah,
All right, here we go.
he
The
might
thing
be.
you always tell us not to do.
Yep, he's coming towards me. So if you get him now, perfect.
I hit him.
Nice, nice. Stay on him. He's gonna shoot my backside. Nope, he gave up.
Yeah, he climbs real quick. All right.
Yep. Okay, he's coming back on me. I'm dodging. He's diving hard.
I don't know where anything.
Okay,
Oh, there he is.
he's on my back.
I'm coming.
I'm playing with him.
I'm diving as fast
Yeah,
as
get
my
him if you
little-
can. Because I'm literally just trying to survive here.
I hit him
Nice,
again.
nice, nice, nice. You injured his engine at least.
Trying not to black out my pilot.
Yeah, I lost track of him now. Oh, there he is. He's coming up towards you. Yep, he's shooting you. Evasive maneuvers.
I think I did.
Got him.
Nice.
Oh,
All right,
that
I'm
was
going after
some
the red
teamwork.
gremlin next.
Yep. We have a Hurricane and a P400 coming in too. Hurricane's diving on you. Brake, maybe? Okay, he's good. Yeah, you're
Oh, that's
diving
no brakes.
hard right now. You gave up a lot of altitude.
Oh,
I'm fighting Legion. Oh, Fatal Rounds is also on me now. Yep.
Lord Tengu killed me.
Yep. Okay, took out Legion. That's the other guy. I lost track of him.
All right, now we're going out in the 40E.
Okay, the Hurricane dived. Who is the next guy? Who's shooting at me? Oh, Fatal Round. He's below me now. Ticklish Paul's coming back in another BF-109.
I will not get there in time.
Nope. Yeah, Fatal Rounds shooting at me like crazy. Okay. Oh yeah, I got 2 of them. I got Corsair on me. That's what I get for talking shit about the Corsair earlier.
Oh,
Oh boy. If I can make them crash into each other, that'd be great for me. Nope.
you're
But-
2 kilometers away.
Yep. I'm gonna go after Fatal Rounds. Got a critical. He's on fire. I have a freaking Doe 217 on me now.
I'm here.
Oh jeez. Okay, one died. There's the other guy. Okay, they all just dived away from me. Do you see anyone else on me? Oh, yep, the Doe 17. Kill that guy, Sean. Kill him.
I'm trying. I got a critical
He's
hit
a
on him.
2-engine slow
Another
boy. You should
critical
go
hit
get
on
him.
him.
Nice, nice.
He is on much fire.
You have Nico coming up on you. Watch your back, maybe. I'm gonna try to pull him off of you. Got him. Okay, pull the guy off of that was shooting her back.
Teamwork again.
Ticklish Paul's coming in on me. He does not like us. Yep. He's right on my back. I'm gonna brake now. You're busy with the dough.
This guy's not dying.
Yeah, he's a tanky boy. Oh god, I'm gonna flat spin. Remember that thing I told you not to do?
Uh-huh. Alright, I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Ticklish Paul is on my back. Oh, jeez.
He's a much better flyer than I am.
Yep. No, he's good. Oh, jeez. Okay, missed him. There's another person joined the fray, and I lost track of them. Nice, nice, nice. Get him. I'm doing freaking just loop-de-loops over here.
I'm dead. Nope.
Oh, yep, here comes another air Cobras on us now. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, this is not going good now. Nice. He hurt my tail a little bit, so I'm just trying to survive. Oh boy, there's so much going on. Oh, you got a red gremlin on you. Ticklish Paul got some good shots. The historic beefiness of this thing surviving.
Oh no, I'm reloading.
Oh boy, not good. I'm trying to get the guy on your back while trying not to die from Paul. Our friend, yep, got the guy on your back. We're low and slow now, but we're living our best lives. Fatal rounds. Can I get him? Nope. That was dumb. I lost Ticklish Paul altogether. Oh, they're gaining. They're about to win.
I just killed somebody, but I think I'm dead.
Yeah, probably. Can I get up into the capture
there
before they capture it? Yeah, they got it. We're dead. We lost the game, but you know, we flew pretty well at least. Best squad. We did lose though. Oh man, that was intense.
That was one to jump into.
Ticklish
So
Paul.
trophies.
Ticklish Paul. My nemesis. Well, this guy, one of the guys on our team has the title for buying the A10 Warthog. I didn't sound effect for A10 Warthog.
No, we're just using that.
I'm gonna try to fight Creeping Crab. It's flying
Just
sword near me.
I think
Oh, he's gonna
everybody has
shot by.
better usernames than us. Creeping Crab, Tickling Paul, or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was quick. I was gonna come help you, but you already killed me.
Alright, Yak 4. Coming in hot.
You are going to get there again, ahead of me.
I'm also wepping or emergency power. Oh, baby, shooting at me. I'll shoot back. How's that feel?
I also shot, you know, just in solidarity.
Yeah. Oh, I got one of his engines smoking. Critical.
I'm helping. Can you even see my bullets all the way over there?
I can. They're not really on target. Got him.
Yep.
I'm sticking. I'm gonna. Ooh, wait. Is he gonna dive on the B? Wherever the BF-109 doesn't dive, that's where I'm gonna go. Ju-87. Oh, I lit the Ju-88 on fire from over a kilometer away.
Now he's coming to me. I may be able to help.
Get him.
I hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, assisted. I did something.
Oh, he's dead. Well, That's on you now. You got to kill a B-34. I'm behind you, but like a kilometer behind you. I diverted.
Well, that's alright. He's a kilometer away, so.
See, now we're at the altitude where our planes are suffering. Like, we're not as efficient as we could be. This guy's gonna make us chase him all the way off the map, and it's gonna respawn him behind us.
Nope, I'm here.
Oh, he's turning. He's go. This is your moment. Coming in too. We each do a pass. See how we go.
I got a critical hit on him.
Nice, nice. Shooting. Oh, well.
Assisted.
I took out the pilot. There's an. I don't know if you can see him. There's an AR-2 way up there, which we're not going to go for, but he is so far up. I can't remember if the AR-2 is one of the. I want to say it's one of the jet bombers, but that can't be possible. I'm trying, but I may regret this. If you want to dive on the TBF and the A20G, you can, because this is going to probably take the rest of the game chasing this guy. Got a hit.
Whoop.
Nope, he's just a prop plane.
I lost him. I don't know where he went. I think someone else killed him before I got down here. Yep. Good job, teammates, I guess.
I'm still dueling with this AR-2 up here. I hit him. Something's on him is smoking, but my plane is really struggling at 7,000 meters in the air. I just feel like I don't have any wind speed under my wings. Oh, he just dropped a bunch of bombs. So I've not stopped him from doing his mission. Oh, jeez. Okay, finally got him. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. That was rough. His plane didn't die. I think I just accidentally killed his pilot. Like, that's... The plane is still flying, in fact. I'm gonna go after this Yak-2 way up here, because I'm up here. Might as well take out some bombers.
I'm going after a B-18. Maybe, if I can get up there. If I don't stall first.
This Yak-2, is fighting me more than I would like to happen. Shot at me.
Oh. Guy killed him.
Heard my engine cowling. Burn, baby, burn. Burn? Maybe? He's on fire. Oh, fire went out. Oh, but he's dead. That sucks. I'm so high up that I feel like I should stay high altitude, but there's also no one else up here, so...
I got an assist.
Alright, well, someone told me to take this guy down, so I'm going to dive on him.
I got another assist.
Trying! I'm going 600, 700 kilometers. If we were in realistic, my wings would rip off right now. My wings will rip off. Got him. I dove like 5,000 meters out of the air to kill that guy. Oh, we win.
On
We did
hand.
it.
I think that's just code for I was here. I participated in that match. Testes.